So did y'all hear about the people that are moving to Arkansas? They want to build their own town. Stop it. So did you know also that now they are begging the government to help them? They want money for housing. They want money for food. I thought you were so above everyone and you can only be white to live here. Really? Use your whiteness and all that money that you claim you have and build your own town the way you said. No one cared. No one cared that you had that land, that you only wanted white people. You had to put in an application and they can deny your application because you weren't white enough and you weren't superior enough. Oh, really? So why do you need that same government to assist you, boo? That doesn't even make good common sense. And then they claim that they're so great at building and architecture and engineering, but they're not even qualified. If you look up the qualifications in their town, they don't match. So the only qualifications it looks like they have, I'm white.
The whites only community. I keep seeing stuff across my Facebook feed that says that all these places are making white only communities. And y'all, I am so excited. I don't know about y'all, but I am so excited because I can't wait for these raggedy bastards not to be in our community anymore. Yeah, no. Make your racist ass community and then take all y'all's asses there and stay there and don't come out and, croak or whatever y'all are going to do while y'all are there. Whites only community. Get the fuck out of here. No, but no, I hope that works out for you. I hope that's exactly what you do. I hope you make this big community of only white people who hate all other colors and people that don't. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell goes through y'all's mind. Being racist is weird. Y'all are fucking weird. I can't imagine not liking someone because of the color of their skin. Like, I'm white, and there's hella white people that I don't like. So, yeah, no. That shit's weird behavior. But, hey, no, more power to you. I hope your white community really works out. I hope y'all go there, y'all stay there, and y'all don't ever come the fuck back out here ever again. All right, y'all have a good day.
Well, I have a problem with exclusion, to be honest. I have a problem with exclusion and just fundamentally saying somebody is different because of their religion or the color of their skin. I mean, that's my personal opinion. How is this community funded? My understanding is you have something like a GoFundMe. Can you explain that?
The actual purchase of the property was funded by the community members themselves. And up to this point, almost everything that we've done has been our own initiative, our own resources. We've put up some fundraising campaigns, like a legal fundraiser that has been very successful, and that's necessary because many people would try to attack what we're doing as illegal. I've also raised funds to fund a tour to expand our projects, not just to full-time residential communities, but also recreational areas and community centers. I think it's good for the white community to have our own spaces, just like I think the Black community should have its own spaces, and the Jewish community clearly has its own spaces.
But the way you put that is that there is a Black community, a Jewish community, and so on and so on and so on. And a lot of people say, that's not America anymore. That may have been America 70 years ago, but it's not today. America is a melting pot. You go to a place where I live, like Los Angeles, and there are pockets, but there's really no such thing as entire communities anymore. So that's not America anymore.
There are certainly Jewish community centers. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I have a problem with exclusion, to be honest. I have a problem with exclusion and just fundamentally saying somebody is different because of their religion or the color of their skin. I mean, that's my personal opinion.
These effing unwashed butt cracks that are moving to their strange little girl-bye village in Arkansas or Missouri or where the fuck ever, it's all the same shit. Let them go. That's what I say. Let them the fuck go. Like, who fucking cares? I know a lot of white people right now are crashing out. When I say that, I mean the liberals who are worried about the racist aspects of this. Yeah, they're horrible people, though. Like, if they want to self-segregate, let them. Like, see ya. I mean, they're going to have garden hoses attached to, like, rainwater buckets, and they're going to bathe themselves in, like, bye. Like, these are weirdos. Like, who cares? Not to mention, yeah, they're racist. So please, yes, find a way out. I mean, I've been trying to figure out how we can get rid of them in our communities as it is. This is great. They're doing it themselves at their own expense. Perfect. And I will say, for that one creator on here that has gone around talking about, oh, we would really love it if black people did the same thing, created functioning, financially strong communities. Bitch, do you know American history? There are 45 million examples of how the second that black people did that and had thriving communities, they were razed to the ground. I mean, I went to college in Oklahoma. Tulsa race riots. Oh, what? Their Black Wall Street there, destroyed. All because some white woman decided that a black boy in a building was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and she didn't like how he looked. And I'm simplifying that so much, but like, she was just started a whole race riot that destroyed that community. Central Park was built on Seneca. I'm forgetting the other word, but yeah, a black community that was thriving there as well had their own post office. Like, when I lived in New York City and I found that out, like, you can see it when you go through the tours and everything. Like, what the fuck? Like, you think that it's this beautiful space, and then you find out, oh, just like all of America, it's built on the graves of people who aren't white. I'm astonished. So anyway, and I know this is definitely not at the same level, but all the people like this who move into our gay neighborhoods, buy up all the property, jack up the mortgages, and kick us out, price us out, everything. Like, no. This is the same shit where it's just like they want all the spaces and we have to go start over somewhere else, try to build community somewhere else. And then they get their bachelorette parties together and come into our gay bars and they're just like, oh my God, can I take a picture of you two? You're so cute. We are not lab animals. We're not in a zoo. We're not cute. We're tired of your shit, Kelly, Ashley, Sarah Beth. So if they want to move to a fucking little village, let them. Let them. I'm glad for it. See ya. Trash takes itself out.
Racism devastates people from the global majority the most. Obviously, let's be really clear about that. But whiteness carries a cost for white people too. And I wish white people could get that into their heads. It shows up in how isolated we often are. In regions like the Northeast and Wales, over 90% of people are white British. And a third of white Britons say they have no friends from a global majority background. I mean, think about what that means. We are cut off from whole worlds of perspective, from different ways of thinking, problem solving, creativity, ideas, joy, humor, you name it. Instead of gaining resilience through difference, we stay small and we stay shallow and we cling to sameness, and I guess we call that normal. Whiteness looks like power, but it's really a cage. It cuts us off from the richness of life itself. Racism dehumanizes people of color, but it also diminishes white people. And anti-racism isn't charity work, remember. It's how we open the door to fuller humanity, connection, and possibility. I mean, it would be great if we did this out of the goodness of our hearts and for the sake of justice. But if that feels like too much to ask, do it for selfish reasons. Do it because your life will be richer, deeper, funnier, and better if you do.
They're trying to break ground on a whites-only community in Springfield, Missouri, as early as this year. Not literally in Springfield, Missouri, but adjacent. And they hope that they can build one of these cities in every state in the union. It's called the Return to the Land Initiative. And my brain keeps breaking every time I say return to the land out loud. Because there's nothing about white people that screams return to the land. White people can barely go camping without crying. I'm trying to understand the whole return to the land sentiment there, because it sounds eerily similar to return the land or land back for indigenous people. And after that Jubilee episode recently with that one white guy saying that white people are Native Americans, and he truly believed it and people clapped for him, I'd like to see them build this white city. But I would like them to not use any inventions made by any person of color or any immigrant. Like literally everything. Even down to the types of pets that they're allowed to have, actually. Because we don't want any immigrant pets. They have to be from America only. It's just bothersome to me, as a person who is white, to see other white people be so fucking stupid. And the fact that they think that they can actually put one in every state. It's mind-boggling to me. At this point, I'm just starting to feel like Any person who is not cis, straight, heterosexual, white, or male, it can't be all of those categories. I think we should just leave. Everyone just fucking pick up, give up, and leave. And let them see how horrible it actually would be. This can't be my reality.
So for these whites only communities that are starting in Arkansas and Missouri, when you say no blacks allowed, that's fine, but just make sure that it also includes black inventions. So a couple of things that I don't want to see in these white only communities. If you're going to have a house, no home security system, okay? Just get you a German Shepherd and have him protect y'all. No home security system, okay? That was a black invention. Only stop signs in the white-only communities. I don't want to see no traffic lights. Black man came up with that. Only stop signs for you guys. I don't want to see your little racist children playing with super soakers or eating peanut butter. Black and black, okay? Jelly sandwiches for your little racist ass kids. Only jelly, no peanut butter. No potato chips. I don't give it that. You better pack celery in they damn lunch bags. No potato chips. If you need to dry your clothes, use a clothesline, okay? You are not allowed to use a clothes dryer. That is a black invention. If there's a fire, a bucket and some water, that's what you're allowed to use because the fire extinguisher was invented by a black man. If you have your little racist cookouts, no folding chairs. Sit your ass on the ground. Summertime. Don't want to see any AC units. Go to Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, get you a good fan. No AC units in the whites only community. If you go play golf with your little racist buddies, you better hit that bitch off the ground. You are not allowed to use golf tees. Black invention. If you're riding a horse, you want to go get your little racist horse and go on a little racist ride, you are not allowed to use a saddle. Sit your ass on that horse bareback, and I hope your nuts hurt. If you need to iron your clothes, iron them shits on the bed or on the floor. You are not allowed to use an ironing board. For all doors, they better be push and pull. You are not allowed to have a doorknob. Black invention. If you need to do something with your hair, comb it. You are not allowed to use a hairbrush. That is a black invention. You spill something on the floor, get you some good high absorbent paper towels and wipe that shit up. You are not allowed to use a mop. That is a black invention. And how about this? You're not allowed to wear shoes. You better find a good pair of sandals. Shoes, the modern day shoe technology was invented by a black man. That's right, I said it. And when you eat your little racist dinner at night, eat that shit on newspaper on the floor because you're not allowed to eat at the kitchen table, which is also a black invention. So enjoy your white communities. Just be in mind that if you don't want blacks there, make sure you don't have black shit there either.
All right, welcome everyone to another Imbredia, a whites-only town meeting. As promised, today we are going to be discussing some businesses and establishments we would like to see in our great Imbredia. And I have had some submissions from some town folk who would like to open some businesses, so let's take a look at those. First, we have White Bread. White Bread. Oh, that's so witty. White Bread is a deli that only serves cheese and mayo sandwiches on white bread, chicken salad with extra mayo, and potato salad with raisins. I love it. All in favor of a white bread. Excellent. All right, next we have Thoughts and Prayers. Oh, what a sweet name. What is Thoughts and Prayers? Thoughts and Prayers is an automatic rifle shop. Oh, that's fucking genius. You know we love to give them thoughts and prayers when one of those is used in a school. I don't even need a vote on this one. Thoughts and Prayers, approved. All right, and last I have Submit to Thy Husband, School for Girls. Oh, incorrect, sorry. Submit to Thy Husband, Preschool for Girls. That is so smart. We need to teach them girls young that their duty is to serve thy husband. In this preschool, there will be no learning. No, only how to submit to thy husband. All in favor. Absolutely overwhelming response. Thank y'all so much. And Bill, good job not pissing me off today. We all still fucking hate you, but we're gonna go ahead and adjourn this meeting before Bill does something fucking stupid.
So I caught wind of the whites only town going up in Missouri. You can click on the Stitch video to see what exactly it is, okay? So there's this other whites only town, okay? Okay, this isn't going to be the first, and it's probably not going to be last. I approve, actually. I approve because that'll give every single person who does not want to be around anyone who is non-white a place to go, okay? Since they don't want to travel back to Europe, it'll give them a place to go and stay. I would like, if I can offer some suggestions, I would like them to actually build a wall around themselves. Okay, that's what I would actually, I honestly would, just to be clear. I think they should build a huge wall around themselves and just stay there. And this will actually take the pressure off of Black America. It'll actually take the pressure off of the indigenous. It'll take the pressure off for us to build our own communities then, because you will already have had, because they plan on expanding this to 50 different states. So that way we'll have everything out here and you can have everything within your walls. Okay? I love the idea. I think it's perfect. All right? I think this is one of the best ideas I've ever heard, actually. Like before, okay, so there were sundown towns before, okay? And there's still sundown towns. But I just feel like, no, just build the wall around yourself. Just build the wall. Disconnect. Like, take the highway and cut that joker. Like, don't let there be a way in or out. Have a certain amount of land. Get the land that you want, okay? Get the land that you want and just never come outside. Make sure you have everything you need in there, okay? Everything, and stay there, all right? Take your little minions with you, okay? Now, for all the white folks who think like regular common human beings, they can stay out here with us because they think y'all cuckoo too, okay? So I think that this is a great plan. I think it's a great idea. There should be passes. If they want to come out into, because they're taking their European ancestry and everything to make sure they don't have any other thing inside their lineage, right? So I think that in order for them to come outside into our world, okay, then they need to have a certain pass and they need to be back inside their little, their little community after a certain time. Okay? I just really think that. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing? Like, you need to have a pass because you decided you wanted to go. You have a pass to come. Because all of our hospitals out here, everybody can come to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. So there's no reason for you to have to come out here to our post office with our Black mail and our Latino mail. Okay? With our stamps with Black folks on them and stuff like that. You don't want to see that kind of stuff. So you use your own post office and you have your own carriers and everything else and your own airlines, because the airlines out here, okay, they carry everybody, okay? So I don't know what type of thing that the airline is going to do, but they need to have some type of fee, a whites only fee that they have to pay to sit in a whites only area. That'll make the airlines a lot of money. So listen up for everybody. If they have to come outside of the walls for business, there should be a fee. You think up your own fee so that they can have their whites only section. That's an expensive section. That will bring money into the economy. That's their own section right there. Shoot, look, I'll open up a business. I'll be right outside of town just so I can get that money. Okay, come on out. You need something? Okay, go sit in the whites only section, and that's an extra $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and benefit off of it. Don't get mad, get glad. Don't get mad, get glad, baby. Capitalize on it, because those type of people special, and they want special freaking treatment. So give them the special freaking treatment they need, because they rich now.
Hey guys, welcome back once again to YouTube channel. I'm B-Boy. Remember, if it was for the first time you're coming across my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Okay guys, in today's clip is all about the white only town. These people who decided to separate themselves from people who are Jews, people who are black, and most especially when those people who are gay. This white only town, they went to this only town to depend on themselves, but right now they are begging government for assistance. They need money for housing, they need money for food, and a lot of people that really came out in large number and condemning them, because these people, when they decided to go and create their own white only town, they thought that they would depend on themselves. And now even they are also begging maybe black people to help them, because how can you not allow black people in your town and you are using the same things or the same tools black people invented? How does that make sense? So this white only town, a lot of people have really talked about it, because they decided to separate themselves, and black people were really happy. A lot of black people really congratulated them, and they really supported this, because black people came out and said that if those racist people can go and separate themselves from other town, it's really high time maybe racism will end in these western countries. It's really high time we won't be affected from this racist, because this white only town don't need to see black people. Whether you are Jewish, you are not allowed in that town, and whether you are gay, you are not allowed in that town. And to a point whereby they have reached and they decided they will live on their own, depend on their own themselves, but right now they're really begging government for assistance. And it's kind of ironically, because these people, they went there and they decided to live their own life. They decided to separate themselves from black people because they felt like they can't associate with black people. But one thing I really know is that these people can't live without black people, because a lot of white people, they are benefiting a lot from black people, and even their own white people, they have really condemned them. They are not going in this debate of these people maybe going to their own town. There are other people, other white people, they were or they are not happy with this idea, because they feel like this is to create enmity between white and black people. They feel like this is the real racism these people, they are really proclaiming, because how can you decide to separate yourself from your own brothers and sisters? You don't want to see any black people in your town. You don't want to see any Jews in your town. Leave alone Jews, gay. Maybe that can be compromised, but they don't really want to see black people in their town. And a lot of people that really came out and have really commented on this, most of them, they are saying that they are frustrated when they realize they are not the chosen but the cast. Because why this person saying this? It's because these people, they started to beg some assistance from government, and someone came out and said that the government should not help them with our own taxes that we are paying as black taxes. They should not support these people because they decided to separate themselves from us. Another person came out and said that the Amish have their own white town too. We don't care. Black people are not upset. Yeah, as I told you earlier, black people, they really supported this idea 100%. There's no anyone or any black people who really came out and said that, oh, these people, they have separated themselves from us. Oh, we will like this, we will like that one. No, black people were very much okay, and they really came out and said that they better keep a sharp eye on their little girls, because these people, they are really living in caves, they are living in forest. Anything can happen to the small children, and I really wonder how these people will educate their children on, because current government or current situation, technology has taken all over. We don't know if this white only town, it has electricity in there, but a lot of black people, they don't care. They really support this idea 100%, and they tell them if they want to build a wall, black people will support them, so at least they cannot associate themselves with the black people. And another person, he came out and said that they have not let one all black town thrive, they have destroyed them. And why do this person say this? Because they say whenever black people try to build our own town, they burn us down. And we all know when a lot of white person don't like when a black person maybe he has started to rise up or started to gain something, because they feel bad. They just want them to be the one that they are leading, to be the ones that they have a say in this world, to be the one that they know everything. When a black person can rise up, they will shut him down or her. So this white only town, we really hope things will be better. But right now, if these people, they have started to beg for assistance from the government, things won't favor them, because they really wanted this and they have really gotten it. So let us hope they will live a better life. They will separate themselves from black people, because at least racism will reduce. At least those racist people, they have gone and they have separated themselves from black people. So guys, if it was for the first time you are coming across my video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your time. This video is only for educational purpose. We don't have any bad feelings. We are just here to learn and educate yourself. So don't forget to give this video a thumb up, and may God bless you whenever you are. One love.